Did I just make the biggest mistake? So guys, a couple of weeks ago I told you that I had just bought a continuous light, a Godox SL300iii for our studio. Our lights had gone. They had lasted us a long time, but we needed new ones because they had given up the ghost. And I went a little bit out of the ordinary and went for a continuous light instead of flash for my studio. We didn't know if it was a mistake or not. We were going to try it. I was very nervous. We've just cracked it. Who needs flash anymore? So the first reason I love this light is because whatever you see in front of you is what you're going to get. Now that sounds ridiculous, like that obviously that's what you're going to get. With flash it's a lot harder to see with a modern lamp what the image is actually going to look like. It is so much quicker to be dialing in what power you're going to use and looking at what's in front of you and going, yeah, that's great, I'm going to shoot that. Like what's in your viewfinder is literally what you're going to get. That has been a game changer. My sessions are running so much quicker because I haven't got to kind of test, oh no, let's change it. No, that's not quite right. It's literally, I move my light when I need it, that's beautiful, let's shoot, done. It's just made everything so much more streamlined and quicker. Another point, video is now so much easier to capture whilst I'm taking photos. So Christy quite often is filming behind me while I'm taking photos of newborn clients or maternity clients. And the flash bulb going off in the video used to wind me up. I mean, it's part and parcel, you kind of expect it when you're watching a behind the scenes video, but it's still not great. It's not the cinematic look that I like. So now my light lights everything perfectly. What you see in the video is what you're getting for your photographs as well. My behind the scenes videos have so much more continuity for the clients. Beautiful. Godox lights come with an accompanying app. That's not as easy as you expect it to be to say. They come with an app so you can control them from your phone, which sounds like a gimmick. Like I was like, who needs an app for the light? But when I'm sat on the floor and my light is up there and I need to be photographing a baby and not moving and I need to change that light setting, I've got my phone right next to me and I can just dial it up and down and the light is changing power while I'm sat on the floor and nobody's got to move. I am going to try and tell somebody, can you turn that down XYZ? It's already done. On my phone, nobody's had to move. One of the main things we were nervous about when using continuous light was the power outage. Obviously with flash there's just a lot more power, so I was worried that the continuous light just wouldn't be enough for family sessions and maternity sessions, but I don't think this has gone up over 45% of power. It's more than enough. There is the noise element. A lot of people do say that they're quite noisy compared to flash lights because the fans are always running on these Godox lights. I mean, I never notice it. It's only when it's completely dead silent, which when is it ever dead silent in a session? The fan noise just doesn't bother me at all. I don't hear it. Most of the time I've got white noise on anyway for the babies, and if not, we chat into maternity customers. So that's a non-issue. I haven't had a problem with it. I know a lot of people do say that they're a little bit noisier, but I haven't noticed the difference really. Here's the bit you've been waiting for. Why would I recommend continuous for newborn and maternity photography over flash? Now, once I had a misfire where I've missed the shot because the light didn't fire. My work has got better just in the last few weeks, I would say, because I'm able to see the light a lot easier when I'm positioning the clients or the babies or whatever else, and the lights and everything else. I'm able to visualize everything a lot easier because the light is what the light is. I haven't got to worry about the power of the flash and how much brighter it is. It's there. I don't have to worry about what it's going to look like because it's what it looks like. My camera's lighter. Now that does sound like a silly one, but my trigger, there's not a trigger on my camera anymore. So I haven't got to worry about that extra weight, which for most people isn't an issue. But with my Ehlers-Danlos condition, every little gram matters. So I have no longer got a trigger on my camera, so it's lessening the weight. I am now in complete control over my environment. I can sit on the floor and know that the temperature is going to be exactly as I've set it because my temperature controls are set at a certain temperature for newborns or maternity, depending on who it is. And they're not working overtime to try and keep the temperature up and down because the light is so warm. I'm also being able to control the lighting from the floor when I'm on the floor or whatever I am, when I'm not even anywhere near the light. I can control the lighting from my phone and I am going to worry about what's happening with that. Everything is in my pocket or already pre-set and I haven't got to touch anything, which means my sessions are now flowing so much easier. They're so much calmer because I'm so much calmer. I'm not worrying about this, that and the other. I'm just focusing on what I'm photographing. So would I recommend continuous over flash? 100% every day. I haven't shut up about it since I've bought continuous light. And any newborn or maternity, or newborn and maternity, either or, I recommend you try it at least. Give it a go, because I feel like it will change your life. Just the ease. I know I say this all the time. In my other reviews, I'm always like, oh, the ease is so simple. But if you can just make one element of your life more simple, take it. Just make it more simple. Any bit of equipment that will make my life more simple, I will use, because I've got enough stress in my life. So these lights have just taken a massive amount of stress out of my life, and it makes everything so much simpler. Let me know in the comments. Are you using continuous light? Let me know which one. Or are you going to try it? I'd love to know your results. And hopefully you'll have the same view as me, because I am now a convert. I don't think I'll go back to flash.